We're in Monte Carlo for the Rendez-Vous de Septembre. For AMBest TV, I'm Richard Banks. And I'm joined now by Paul Jewell, who's CEO of Bridgehaven. Paul, welcome.
Richard, hi. Good to see you today.
Well, it's great to see you. Thank you very much indeed for joining us. So listen, tell us a little bit about the extent to which MGAs can reinvent the insurance value chain.
I think, Richard, MGA is already reinventing the value chain. If we look at the trajectory of MGAs from the US, MGA's program business, some will deem them to be MGUs, managing general underwriters. You can see the trend of distribution, service, product, that there's a right to win that MGAs have in the marketplace. And that is definitely transitioning across to the UK. And now we're seeing developments more broadly across Europe and potentially internationally.
So what advantages do MGAs bring to that value chain?
Well, their right to win often is between different areas. Could be technology, could be their agility to provide service and product to customers. It may be responsiveness that maybe not be provided by corporations or large organizations that are forcing people to do various online or other different types of product requirements. So MGAs have found their niches of where they can specialize and where policyholders, distributors will actually support them.
So we're here in Monte Carlo. Inevitably, conversations are dominated by what you might call the sexy subjects, and this year AI is one of them. Give us some thoughts about how AI influences the insurance and the reinsurance markets.
Yes, as you say, it seems to be the talk of the town, doesn't it, AI? And I think it depends on what AI is trying to do. Is it solving a problem? I think we talk about it generically as a problem solver, but actually I think it needs to be more focused. What are we trying to get it to do? Is it providing solutions to service? Is it providing reduced costs, so efficiencies? Or is it trying to do some of the more administrative tasks that actually us insurance people, me included, report writing and so on, that we could actually find more efficiencies in getting the process a little bit better?
How much is it just hype?
There is some hype, I do agree, but actually there are uses for it, and that has actually proven itself. So whilst there can be some skepticism around AI, I think embracing it, but in the right way, with appropriate guide rails. What is it trying to solve for us? Don't talk about it generically, but more specifically, so that it's actually targeted, I think is where we need to be talking about AI in the future.
So the other big topic here in Monte Carlo this week will inevitably be where we are in the reinsurance cycle. Mm-hmm. Tell us a little bit about the opportunities that softening conditions could provide to well-capitalized insurers and reinsurers.
Well, actually, I think they need to get back to what they should be doing in the first place, which is discipline. Yeah. Disciplined underwriting and focused on underwriting profitability. We've heard, in fact, with your conference this morning, we heard about rates and rate softening. So that's then the importance of risk selection, making sure diversification, capitalized reinsurers need to then think about how are they going to deploy that and who are they going to back to make sure that through the cycle and cycle management that they can continue with these good results.
So tell us a little bit about the role that companies like Bridgehaven have in representing and evangelizing the reinsurance industry.
Well, I look at Bridgehaven as a disruptor. We were one of the first insurance companies as an independent to be authorised in the UK for about 4 years. Lots of subsidiaries and branches, but one of the first, as I say, insurance companies. And that barrier to entry is quite high. So why do we do it? Well, we see that actually transforming and disrupting the balance between MGAs is what we support, and aligning with reinsurers, giving them access to quality underwriting, profitable business that gives them diversification. That's a function that Bridgehaven as an insurance company, we take risk, we underwrite well. In partnership with MGAs and reinsurers, we think both traditional reinsurers but also alternative capital, we think we've got an advantage to disrupt the norm.
And the industry is ripe for disrupting.
Our industry has been around for a long, long time, and it constantly needs to evolve. So for us to do our part in disrupting it, absolutely.
Brilliant. One final question, if I may. What issues are being missed now that will be most important tomorrow?
As we look at the global landscape, I think insurance penetration is always a question, but who's going to be taking the opportunity? And I think MGAs is a big opportunity. AM Best has identified that with your DUAE assessments that you do. And I think that's a huge opportunity for Europe and internationally. So for us, it's supporting that MGA growth over the next 5-10 years. An exciting time for us.
Exciting indeed. Paul, thank you very much indeed for joining us.
Richard, you're welcome.
For AM Best TV, I'm Richard Banks.